Hi, how are you? I'm back. I am Jean Harville. I am the founder of Unleashing Your Genius, and I am the creator of Raising Motivated Learners and also the creator of Empowered Moms Raise Confident Teen Tweens Experience. And I was wanting to ask you about some of that inner dialogue or inner things that go on in your head, especially when, we see Christmas hyped up on the Hallmark Channel, in the stores, and just in pictures and photos and whatever, and how it's just this beautiful snow-filled event. And we have the beautiful tables all set with all of the foods and all the silver places and all that, right? Well, yes, that even happened like when I was growing up, and I always thought, I don't know, it was not the scene for me. But even now, that's still being presented as the way to celebrate Christmas and all the holidays. Is it really? Is it really realistic? How do you actually celebrate Christmas holidays, in your home? You have family may come over, excuse me. Is it fancy, like, like they show in the Hallmarks, or is it paper plates and forks so you don't have to clean the dishes when it's finished? I think that's a lot more reasonable, right, way, and it's a lot quicker and easier that you as mom is not stuck in the kitchen and that everyone pitches in. How much more fun is that when that happens, right? And so that inner talk that can happen, as you're getting ready for all the stress, the pressure, getting the gifts off on time, getting them where they need to go. And yes, I got mine sent off, and actually they've already arrived even early. They arrived even early than the previous year. So I'm like, I'm proud of myself for that. That was really awesome. So, what are some of that inner talk? Are we feeling overwhelmed? Are we feeling like, oh my gosh, family's coming, I need to have the house clean, it needs to be perfect? And are we feeling like I need to get in the kitchen, I need to bake some goodies and some whatever, all the different Christmas traditions that you grew up with, whether you like those traditions or not, but it was done in your family, so you're thinking, well, my family's expecting this and this is expecting that, or could it look different? I know there's some families that rotate Christmas around, like it's at some one person's house one year, the next person's house the next year, the next family member's house the following year, and that's awesome. I think that is great. It's a good way to be able to spread the preparations and to multiple people in the families, yeah. But what if Christmas could get to be totally like different, inventive? Because what is Christmas? It's a celebration, and for those of you who are Christians, a celebration of Christ's birth. For those who think otherwise, it's a celebration of family, family coming together. It's a celebration of gift giving, which just shows that we love our family members, right? It's a celebration period of anything and everything that's happened throughout the year, that we can have that release and that joy of being with people, barring COVID, right? Whatever you all are doing about that. We have Zoom, thank goodness, that we can, and phone calls and all, and FaceTime and those types of things that we have available to our technology that we have available to us now. So, but what is going on in your head? What is that inner talk? Is it, I dread Christmas? I don't know what to get the kids. I don't know what to get Aunt Sally. I don't know, what if my gift isn't really appreciated by her? What if it just gets thrown away? What if, so why am I stressing out at this time of the year? Why do I need to make like 10 dozen cookies? Why do my pies need to look perfect? What is going on in your head? Oh, we're traveling, so we need to pack. We need to pack up everything that we need to take with us. You know, all of those things that go around celebrating, because when Christmas Day arrives, it's like, whew, okay, all that other stuff is done. Now I can relax and enjoy the day, maybe until the time to do dishes and clean up. Okay, so this is a lot of stuff that happens at celebrations, but what if celebrations could be different? It could look different, right? And like, what are those things you're saying to yourself in your head? What are the negative thoughts that you're thinking? What are the negative stories that are rolling in your head? Perhaps you had a celebration years earlier that didn't turn out very well because some of the family members were are talking poorly about each other, or they were in an argument or a disagreement about something. That's a dread that can also happen. It depends on your family. It depends on the size of your family. It depends on a lot of things. What if you could just release that, right? Get in touch with what's going on in your head. What are the negative things that are rolling in your head right now? And then, like, what are the emotions that you're feeling? Anxiety, right? Maybe fear of like competition, or being dismissed, or being talked over and ignored. What are some of the things that, that are rolling around in your head? Where do these emotions come from? What are the stories that are there? With the, something happened in your childhood. There's something that just happened yesterday. And what are you doing about that? What evidence do you have that shows that you are in control of your thoughts, that you can actually change those thoughts? Think about the negative thoughts and then find evidence in your life where you were able to get through a holiday with great results, or results that were great for you. Does great results mean the same thing to every single person? No. Are you thinking about perfectionism? Are you thinking about like or procrastination, or all of those type of words that just put us in a tailspin like this, going around and around and around, right? So, what are your choices? You could stay in that, I call it a twit. You can stay in that twit where I speak under my breath. I mutter, blah, 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 and I hear, what's that, Mom? I'm like, oh, I didn't say anything. And so, ask yourself, think about some of that. You could surrender and just say, I surrender. Let's just let it be what it is. Think about times in the past where everything turned out just fine. It was just great. It was just by you, not the doing of what you've done, but the being of who you are, being that loving person. Why not let the kids plan Christmas? Depending on the age of your kids, they have great ideas, amazing ideas. And let them come up with what you're all going to have. What is the menu? Let them help you in the kitchen to cook. It doesn't matter if it's messy. The messier, the better. The more fun it is. Because that's really what Christmas is all about. It's that fun, that togetherness, that laughter, that fun. Now, if you have kids, older kids maybe, I don't know, it doesn't matter, different ages, that all they want to do is gaming. Okay, go in and ask them, teach you the game that you're playing with. They may say, well, Mom, there's another person on here, and that would be embarrassing. But have a conversation with them. Say, well, when you finish that game, I want you to teach me. I want to be that other person on the other end and game with them. Be with them. If they are not moving themselves, next to you, you move yourself to them and be in whatever it is that they are doing. Show an interest in it. Don't worry about the Christmas dinner. What's important is our family. What's important is connecting with our family, loving our family. That is what our family and what our kids are going to remember as they grow up into their own families. That's what they're going to remember, and not the absent mom that's in the kitchen trying to get everything done and huffing and puffing around because nobody's helping her, right? I probably know about what this is like because I've been there myself, so I'm laughing at myself also. So allow your kids to make suggestions and allow them to set the table. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to have the knife here and the spoon here and the fork there. So what, right? Let the kids be in charge. Have fun. No judgment. This is their day. Let them celebrate with the family. It will be a Christmas to remember. It will be awesome. And one of my last things I want to say is, actually, you'll be able to discover their genius. What is it that they're good at doing? You never know. You may have a cook in your family, and they never had the experience or the chance or the opportunity to cook a meal. You can discover some really cool things about your kids, that what they can do. What is their genius? What's the way they think? How do they process? Right? And one last thing I wanted to say is Merry Christmas to those who celebrate, and happy family holidays, whatever that looks like for you. Blessings from me. Bye-bye.